Okay, continuing from where I left off in the last video, I'm going to explain a little bit about adding some interactive bots into your level that try to kill you, vehicles, weapons, jump pads. Alright, so to start off, one of the absolute easiest way, if you don't want to add anything Kismet-wise into your level, you need player starts, which you have to have one to play anyways. You can type add bots space and choose a number of how many bots you want to spawn, and they will start spawning from your they will start spawning from the player starts. Okay, but that's not necessarily a very effective way to do it. The next best way to do it, we'll want to add actor, which you right click, add actor. We're going to add a path node, which you need path nodes in your level, which could be these little apples, player starts, weapons, ammo, anything that the player, anything that AI could think is important to pick up. And it will essentially, when you build your level or you build your paths, it will interconnect all your path nodes based on the distance between them and whether or not they could see each other. Okay, so anyways, this path node, we're going to right click in. Now we want to go into Kismet, right click, new object variable using path node. If you don't have any path nodes in your level yet, it will be path node _0. Mine happens to be path node _2. And what this is we're going to use this variable to set our spawning location. Now right click, new action, actor factory. And if you control click on anything in Kismet, you can move it around. So we're just going to move and reposition this a little nicer. And connect spawn point to our variable. So we have just defined that path node as the spawning point for the enemies that come from this actor factory. Connect spawn actor to level loaded and visible. Now when you begin your level, it's saying to use the settings of this actor factory and spawn whatever we're telling it to spawn from that path node. And you can have multiple spawning points connected here. Now, an actor factory, we want to click on it, and where it says factory here, click the blue arrow, choose UT actor factory AI. And by default it'll be collapse. We want to expand that menu, force deathmatch AI, so that they will actually try to attack the player or each other, which that is the bad thing about this spawning behavior, is they are deathmatch AI, free for all deathmatch AI by default. Under controller class, we'll just leave it at none. Pawn class, you want UT pawn. You could set the name of your pawn here if you want, so you can say like bad guy. Now, and by default, you need to check this if you want them to have the default inventory. You do not have to give them the default inventory though. You could also, next to inventory list, click the plus sign, and you get the option to add anything in this list to the bot's inventory. Say you want to make a harder one, you can give it a rocket launcher. If you don't have default inventory on, that will be all that bot has. I will just leave the default inventory on for now though. Team index, if you're using the deathmatch settings, really does not matter, because there's infinite number of teams. It's free for all. If you happen to be doing a team map though, then 0 is the player, 1 is team 2. Okay, and here we could set the delay for how long it takes before it spawns another actor. By default spawns 1 bad guy. You could set it to any number you want to come out of your spawning points. So check out what this is doing. You play, see it spawned our bad guy, but since I have no visible path nodes for that enemy right now, he is not moving. We'll see, as soon as I'm in his sights, he now will try to kill you. If you want to take this further, you can see in my level a couple assignments ago for Module 3, I created this really complicated setup here for further controlling the health of the bot and spawning a specific number from specific points, which you could find a tutorial that will let you set all of this same kind of bot behavior up at 3D Buzz. Just go under Unreal top-down game, and unless it's actually broken on here. Okay, these two parts right here will show you how to set up that same kind of bot behavior I had before, which with that setup the bots will be all on the same team against you. The only issue I found with it is there is nothing in the behavior to limit the distance that the bots can see you at, which means they could be a dot on your screen miles away. As long as there's nothing between them and you, they could see you and they could shoot you, which obviously has its own problems. Continuing on with some other questions that people have had. If you want to add in, say, some weapons, go to Content Browser, Actor Classes, and then under Pickups, you can choose anything in here. Just click on it, say we want to add a rocket launcher or spawn. We'll just choose it in the Content Browser, right click in your level and choose the, in this case, add UT ammo rocket. Similarly, you want some armor, you can say choose base armor, right click, and it'll be add the armor. Weapons, a little more complicated. You choose Weapon Pickup Factory, right click, add it. You want F4 for your Properties menu, and here under Weapon Pickup Factory, Weapon Pickup Class, you could choose what weapon out of this list you want to spawn. So say I want to spawn a rocket launcher, now this will make a rocket launcher. Let's see. Also, vehicles are down here. You could choose any vehicle out of this list. Right click, add the vehicle to your level. And now you have this will spawn here immediately. You can enter it, run around your level, have fun. If you want to make jump pads at all, go under, it's under navigation, UT jump pad, right click, add the jump pad. Then you need one more step to complete this. You need to right click, add actor, add path node, set it to roughly the location you want the jump to take you. Say I want to jump on top of this block from that jump pad. Set this here. Should lift up and hit end, and it will set whatever item you have in a proper height. So now what we need from this path node is hit F4 for the properties, go into object, and we need to know the name of this path node. It's path node _3 in this case. What this is needed for is with our jump pad, click on it, choose F4 for properties, and you need a jump target. So we want to jump to path node _3. And you can adjust the time and air control of your jump, which sometimes with the time you may need to adjust that in order for the jump pad to allow you to actually reach your path node you set. So test some of these out. So we got our character, who knows damn well that that truck is worth jumping in. See, like I said, anything that the bot could use as a weapon for combat is also considered a path node. So you got our ammo, our armor, rocket launcher, and our jump pad.